Hello guys and welcome to RSF1 Racing Round 6 Division 5 in Monaco. And we're co-coms today with streaming Verstappen. Hello Verstappen.
Hello Top Notch.
Looking forward to tonight, mate. F5s.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've seen a couple of these races from F5 so far. It's good to step in and help out. Let's hope it's a good one.
Yeah, I hope to see a good one. I know that you just informed me that this is a very close division, so it seems that anyone out of these get a win, they can jump a few places in the leaderboard. So I think they'll be looking for a nice clean race, just try and get some points for these guys. Do you know if we have any more races joining, or?
I am not sure at the moment, but I guess whilst we're waiting, I could give you a rundown of, and everyone the rundown of the standings as it stands for F5.
Yep, that'd be great, mate.
So, first position as it stands for Div 5, we have RSF1 Lauda with 42 points. Second, we have Tim and Ike with 35 points. Timmer with 34, so quite close to second place there. Cassie Babes, 30 points in fourth. In fifth, Military Virus with 26. J Locker in sixth with 22 points. Seventh is Cicero Clark with 18, as well as RSF1 Eagle, who is also on 18. Ninth, we have Rebster. 10th, Alonso, both on 12 points. I know their rivalry will be hotting up, especially around here. Trying to get as many points over each other as possible. And 11th, we have RSF Button in 11 points. Link Max on 10. Overcome Orphan and Albon both on 8 points, as well as Cosmic Cameron. 16th, we have Zombie Head in 7 points. 17th, we have Blitzstig on 2. Roger Rascal on 1 point. And 19th and 20 have yet to score. So,
Wow, it's very close in this division.
there we go. Yeah.
Reavers Grayman says afternoon, boys. Afternoon, mate.
Bit late for afternoon.
Yeah, bit late for afternoon, but we'll take it anyway. I wonder who's going to go first.
Of course, yeah, these are all at night.
We do only have
You say
15
you've
in
commentated
this.
on one of these.
Yeah, I've done one
races.
so far, yeah.
What have you made of it so far? This two.
Oh, I think the leaderboards kind of says it all. It's been a very mixed field in the first 6 races for sure. Some surprises where some of these guys might have thought they're going to do a bit better and not really had the results they want. So I think, like we've just discussed, it's very close. So yeah, it's been good. I know I'm Toro Rosso in the Toro Rosso team, and I think we're all feeling the strain in these first 6 races. We've not really had a good time of it. So I know Rebster and Timmer are going to be trying very hard for tonight. Yeah, and when I last done one, Alonso looked really well the first half of the race, and then kind of fell off, and Cassie Babe come through to get a podium, I believe, and RSF1 Lauda's had some good ones. But yeah, it's really close.
Yep, good to see. A couple of people already not taking the risk in Q1 and retiring straight away, as there's only 15 tonight. Only Fish Sticks has gone out. I'll say that, McLaren out as well.
Yeah, it's a very risky call, isn't it, on this track, because any mistake can be very costly. So I think they'll just be getting a feeler.
Here comes Fish Sticks in the Williams. Let's see what he can do first lap of the F5 division around Monaco. Nice turn 1. both Red Bulls and Racing Point come out behind him. See how he does through here, through Casino, nicely. Rotates the car through, that's a 19.1 for a sector, not too bad. As long as he doesn't get damage. As I found out in my race, it was very horrible to handle. It should be alright. Nice through into the tunnel, puts his foot down in overtake, up to 7th gear. Very tricky corner. Make sure you don't clip the inside of that barrier. Rotates it nicely. My favourite part of the track, swimming pool section. We've looked in left and right again. 2 chicanes. Just chuck the car in over the curb and the crest. Coming to Raskas. Keeps it tight. Come to the final corner. Nicely rotated out. DRS wide open. What can he set? It is 1:13.9. That's what the McLaren does.
Yep, McLaren's up next, I believe. Coming down to literally the slowest corner on the F1 calendar. Full lock round there. Nice driving so far. Coming through here. He's a bit wide there. Slow it down a bit more than he'd like. With the tunnel. Spot your braking. It's a very tricky corner, this one. He gets it nice on the throttle. Lovely line through there. Now the chicanes, 2 chicanes. And up to the end of the lap. This is a lovely little bit of the lap. You have to slow down a lot there. But like we said earlier, these are just spotters.
Yeah. Still goes quicker with those 2 mistakes, so...
Yeah.
Got both Red Bulls, Locker and Zombie Head next. Oh, Locker!
Had a little slide there.
This could beat both of them. Yep. Wow. Second faster.
12.6. Nice.
Now we have Mr. RSF1 Alonso. Mr. Kent, as many people have called him. He's doing okay so far this season, top notch, so let's see how he does round here.
Yeah, I must say I've enjoyed your comms together so far.
Well, thank you.
Nice first corner there from Alonso. Nicely through there. Clips his apex, lovely. Just a clip of a little bump.
Not many people in the chat, well, not that I can see.
No, I'm not sure if mine's. I was going to ask you if.
Any questions you want to ask, guys? Let us know in the chat.
Under the tunnel for Alonso. Nice on the braking, hits his apex. Nicely on the throttle. Let's see what he can do. 53.6 for a second sector.
That's a lot faster than Eagle's second sector.
That is, yeah, he had a little slide there.
A bit squirmy,
He's kept it together very nicely after that slide. Gets through there nicely. Yeah, I think this is going to be in the 11s, you know. Oh, must have lost a little bit of time there, but yeah, good lap from Alonso. We have to remember that we don't actually have to see any of these times. They could just retire, so I'm appreciating what they're doing out there.
Yeah. V-Reefer in the chat, Team Alpha baby. Yeah, good lap from Alonso. A couple of squirmy moments, but gets the lap in nonetheless.
Nice to see that the chat is working as well.
Yeah. I guess with the advantage of these few guys that have gone out is that they're used to the track temperature, conditions, surroundings. They've done the lap.
Yeah, they're going to have they're going to have a good feeling for their Q2 start, aren't they?
Yeah. Has Alonso gone again?
Button is the only one out there at the minute, I think, other than Alonso.
Yeah. I think he'll come in the pits, Alonso.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plays it safe.
Oh, we'll watch we'll watch Button. Comes to start his lap. And he is going to, so
Be interested to see if he can match his teammate.
Yeah, it will be interesting. We've got a few more people retiring now.
Oh, Jesus. Very late on the brakes.
Yeah, he just went purple for a sector and then did that.
I think that's a bit of a glitch because he did a 19.5. I'm pretty sure Alonso did an 18.9. Good work there from Codemasters.
Yeah. Still kept it together. Still looks like he's pushing, so stick with it.
I'm guessing that's Junior on the RSF1 racing account saying howdy. My guess. Zombiehead's gone back out. That's interesting.
That is interesting. And I've got it showing Button's not opened his DRS.
Could have a DRS failure. Not a bad lap, 14.1.
Yeah, he didn't have DRS down that main straight, so he's invalidated his next lap if he wanted to set it.
I guess whilst this is a bit quiet, have you watched any F1 testing in real life?
Yeah, I've watched a bit. I've watched a bit
What are your
of the
thoughts
old
then?
Mercedes. I look good. I'm
Pink
impressed with
Mercedes.
a couple of people. Ocon's done a pretty good job. You know? Quite equal with Ricardo. The McLaren boys, I think they're being a bit quiet. I kind of expected them to be a bit more punchy and up the field, but I think they're just, like it says, testing, you know, they're just trying to get the basics down and nice for the Australian Grand Prix. Kind of disappointing to see Ferrari. I don't know if they are sandbagging a little bit, can you say?
I think they're hiding something.
Yeah, I get the feeling that I wanted to see it though. I wanted to see that we were going to have a good fight, and yeah, that's been interesting to say the least.
Zombiehead on his lap currently, end of his sector 2. See what he can set. Oh, very wide through the swimming pool chicane.
2 tenths up on his time at the moment. Let's go faster.
That's a bad lap. Already J-Lock is setting the pace at the front.
Yeah, and Red Bull boys setting the pace, the first one.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat, if you know the weather, feel free to message if you want. I don't mind. I'm sure you don't mind as well.
No, I'd like to
Not having
know.
it as a surprise. No.
It'd be nice to know.
Yeah, just currently zombie head on an in-lap it looks like at the moment.
Yeah, it does look like. Maybe we can get to
What's the
some...
weather? Roberts, aka RSF1 Schumacher. A bit chilly here, mate. Yeah, thanks, Roberts. You're not at Monaco, are you? Where you live, it's the complete opposite of Monaco. It's nice weather in Monaco.
And what I'd give to be
There
on
we
a
go,
beach
zombie
in
dance.
Monaco. Yeah, we might see some... These guys retire, and we can get some... Q2
What's everyone's
shenanigans.
predictions? Everyone's predictions for top 3 in the chat. I might as well ask you as well whilst we are waiting for time to tick over.
Well, from what I'm seeing on the TT boards, so I've got a couple of these added, not all of them. Webster's looking pretty quick. He's looking pretty quick. RSF1 Louder, and RSF1 Alonso, and yeah, J Locker. So I think Tim Monique as well might be up there, but I'm gonna go with Webster on the pole.
Interesting.
Get team support.
Hopefully Callum and Tim and Ike retire now. Someone in the chat, please tell them if you're engineering them.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Should we talk about our season so far whilst we wait for these two to retire? How do you think yours has gone so far?
Yeah, I had an alright race at Australia. That was a good race. I had a problem in qualifying, but I had a good race, got it back. And yeah, the rest of the season's been pretty downhill. As we actually got a car going out now.
Great. He's left it late. Could have just retired and got into Q2.
Yeah, don't know if he's realised.
Pressure on himself.
There's no other reason to go out.
Doug says even in the chat, and Connor's put Towip again, great. Hashtag Towip, of course.
Hiya, Duffer. Well, not like in the ladies bit, but you know.
Tim and Ike's doing a lot of weaving here on his outlap.
Yeah,
Please don't bin it.
you want to be careful.
I want all 15 to go through, please.
Yeah, he can't have noticed. He must not have noticed.
No, I don't think he has. He's using his ERS up as well on his outlap, which is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know whether...
I think he's realised.
Yeah, he slowed it
Probably
right
do all
down.
this just to come back in.
Yeah, I think he is, mate.
He's just done that for stream purposes. He's caught me napping there.
Yeah.
That was a
You want a
waste
bit
of
of-
2 minutes.
You want a bit of stream time there.
Let's get that cut out, please. The committee, thank you.
I'll be in the meme video, no doubt.
Yeah, probably.
We've just got Callum left now.
This announcer at Monaco is doing my head in at the moment.
Yeah, he is loud,
Stop.
isn't he? I'll deal with him tomorrow night as well.
Will someone tell GSR Callum to retire in the pits, please?
Pretty pleased. We want to get this show on the road. How do you think your season's gone, mate?
An average. Well, to be fair, I had a poor start because I had to use my pad when I kind of wanted to start on my new racing wheel, but didn't manage to get it in time. Got the odd couple of good results. I've probably lost out 30 to 40 points possibly so far. but I've got points on the board. Just need to build, try and get like top 5, top 6 by the end of the season, and then go for a title fight in season 3.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good push to the end of the season's what you need. I've had a bad start.
Actually, let's have a look where we both are. Top notch. You are. Well, you're in 14th, but that sounds bad. But you are very close to the mid pack. Very, very close in F3. I'm not doing so good in 16th. Yeah, but still a long way to go, I guess. Any questions in the chat, please? Before we
I look like we're going to do the full Q1.
Here we go. Yes, Q1 has complete. Oh my god.
At least they all made it through.
Yeah.
Rundown
very close from everyone there.
Settle that. J Locker in first, RSF1 Alonso in second, RSF1 Eagle in third, Fish Sticks in fourth, RSF1 Button in fifth, and Zombie Head in sixth.
There we go.
Very interesting
Top
stuff.
Notch is the most Bristolian Norfolk lad.
Yeah, you don't get much Norfolk.
Right. What do people go for on their tyre choice for Q2? We shall see. What are you expecting people to go on?
Well, I think it's always worth it in Q2 to go out on the harder tyre or the medium. I'm not too sure on the strategy around there, but I like to go out on the hard to try and meet in Q2 just to see what kind of times I'm doing relative to everyone else. I expect a lot of mediums and maybe a couple of hards.
Fish Sticks has gone out, and then there's a Mercedes behind. Oh, they're all coming out. Red Bulls, Ferraris, Mercedes and Torossos.
I think Fish Sticks was first out.
7 cars very close to each other here. This could be interesting.
Yeah, that is one of the problems around Monaco with the old. There's not really much space to get out of people's way. They're coming up behind you, so you've got to get yourself some space.
What's everyone's predictions for VSCs and safety cars? You can split them in the chat. Predictions for each or combined, and the winner will get a well, nothing.
A clap.
Yeah, a clap. Standing ovation.
No, Camo, I'm not giving you a wave. Before you ask. As Fish Sticks is about to start his lap.
Board with Fish Sticks?
Yep.
Go for it.
As he opens his DRS and crosses the start-finish line. Nicely into one. I'm not going to pretend like I know the corner names, mate. So
I know Casino, Raskas, Swimming Pool, that's about it.
that looks like a very nice lap so far. I think that's Kazzy Babes getting out of the way nicely.
I think we'll have to invite Jay Locker back. That's unfortunate, he went out and then there's 2 Red Bulls out on track then and he just left the session. B Reaper says 3 safety cars and 2 VSCs. Probably right, to be honest. Hopefully Locker can get back in.
Give him an invite, mate. Hopefully you can join that. Those Fish Sticks doing, coming up to the end of his lap. See what he can set. Starting pace of 113.2.
It's a very good lap on mediums, actually. Yeah, Zombie, then Alonso right behind him. I think it's actually caught him up as the lap's gone on. Alonso, 12.8.
Very nice.
Oh, Mr. Monaco, it seems, for Mr. Alonso. Oh, and Kazi Babe has forgot to turn fully at the hairpin.
Any damage?
Eagle was on a lap.
No, no damage there.
Doesn't look like he was going about 10 miles an hour. Eagle on hards.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Very nice through there. So close to the wall, opens the DRS. See what he can do on this hard set of tyres. A 1:14.3, that's nice considering Cosmic and fish sticks on the mediums.
That is a good lap. Callum is on a lap.
I must say I do like the look of the Haas car. Black and gold.
Nice under the lights.
Nicely through there into the tunnel. Watch his braking. Close as you dare to the wall. Oh, very good there for Callum. Nicely through the chicanes. Touch of the wall. Through the last corner, a little slide. Opens the DRS. Let's see what he can do on the soft tyres. 113.5.
The Mercedes backwards at the chicane out the tunnel. Luckily he gets out of the way. Kazi Babe's on a lap behind. Oh, he's backed off.
Yeah, he has got Mercedes in front of him. Gets out of the way nicely there.
Tim and Ike's about to start a lap just behind the Renault. The Renault comes into the pits.
I think CCRL Clark's now going to be crossing the line, mate. His lap. I think he's just going to make it before getting held up as well.
It's a very slow lap. Tim and Ike and then Rebster, it looks like. Very nice through Casino there. Is that a Toro Rosso that's going slow? Yeah, I think he's cut turn while Rebster has. How's Tim and Ike getting on?
Very nice so far. A very clean lap so far from Tim and Ike. Little slide there.
Kicks out there. This is quick. This will beat Alonso. Only just.
And then Clark right behind him.
Wow.
By 7 tenths.
Now what can Rebster do? Yeah, what can Rebster do to challenge his rival, Mr. Alonso? Oh. Okay, comes in the pits, nonetheless.
Webster weren't happy with something there.
Button is on a lap. K-Lock is back in.
Nicely through there from Button. The chicane section, 2 chicane, one after another. Nicely done. Lovely through there, one more corner.
Nine.
Fifth.
Very close. Lauda across the line. 13.8. I think he needs to go again for that. What would you say, looking at the times from most of these guys, what do you think the cut-off's going to be?
I think if they can all get a lap in, I think around the 113, 113, be comfortable. I think if these can go again and get a nice lap in.
Possibly, yeah. 3 cars all coming out very close there. Kazibe when the Renault is on the lap.
Puts it into 5 ERS for that. I wonder if they change the ERS. Do you change your ERS for Verstappen on a qualifying lap?
Yeah, certain corners you need traction. I go in high. Oh, underseas through there. Comes through the swimming pool chicane.
Little clip of the
zero.
wall, but that was
That's not
alright.
far off. Decent laps. Ferrari peels in the pits. Renault slides his way out the final corner. This is going to be quick.
Out of deployment on the RS, unfortunately. Still goes 6th
13.3.
position.
So we have Albon, then Rebster, who are about to do
Oh.
laps. Oh, Albon's hit the
Albon's
wall on
in
his
the wall.
outlap. Oh,
He's got
that's
time
a
to go in the
shame.
pits and change them tyres. Always going to carry on.
Carries on. This is going to be interesting.
That was an interesting decision. It's going to be very tight to go around and get back in for him.
See how much he understeers in turn 1.
Oh,
To be fair, that was quite decent.
that was very tight.
Maybe this will help him in some way. Who knows?
Go and be the first one into the 11s with half a wing.
Yeah, he's already half a second down on the front
Yeah.
runners. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I think he's going to be better off to go around and get back in.
Let's see how his car handles through the final sector coming up shortly. This is going to be interesting. So close.
That was Timmer. Timmer puts himself in 10th on 113.9. I think Webster's next.
This has not been a bad lap from Albon considering the damage. Webster's in the pits.
Webster peels into the pit again.
Wow. He's back from his disconnect into the lobby and goes straight back up to where he left off in first position.
Yep.
Eagle. 13.1. Albon's gone again 3
seventh.
tenths quicker.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be comfortable if I weren't in them low 13s. Mid 13s at least.
I'd say 7th up or safe.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic last sector for Albon. Oh, he's hit the wall, he's lost more of his wing. Oh, massive damage on the right part of his wing. Oh, I think he needs to come in the pits, he's got time to go again. He
Desperately
can use
needs
those
to go in
same
there.
set of mediums. Come in the pits, yeah, wise decision.
Yeah, you can go out on them. They are quite durable around here.
You could do 3 or 4 flying laps to be honest.
RSF1 Webster's gone back out.
Yeah, on the softs, he's not taking any risks. Cosmic Cameron looks like he's the next one.
See what he can do. Nice for the first corner. Just going through there. See what he can do for his first sector. 19.1 equal this first one.
It's not too bad.
Oh, very close to the wall there. Just kissed it. He does it.
Just over a minute left. Pressure's on these guys outside the top 10. Oh,
Very late there.
Raskas gets the power down. Can he get himself into the top 10? Just misses out by 10th.
Oh,
Eagle's just gone 4th. Rebster's on his lap. This
yeah,
is
Rebster's on
pressure.
one. A Ferrari with Lauda in front of him. Lauda on the lap.
See how the old timer goes through sector 3. Lauda's in his way. That has hampered him slightly, a couple of attempts.
Yeah, I think he just needs to get it in.
Oh, he's got nothing to lose. He's just got to fling it in. Power down. Will this put him into the top 10? Into
I think it will.
Q3?
It's going to be a 112, dead.
Albon is on a lap, and then we have Timmer behind, it looks like.
So Albon under pressure. He is on the softer compound, so he should be that little bit faster than some of the medium runners. Needs to keep it together now.
This could knock them, Renault and Ferrari, who have already retired in the pits, out. Oh wow. First man into the 53s in the middle sector. On them softs, he's flying. Albon is after that damage.
He is flying. Just needs to keep it clean for the next couple of corners. Nicely, DRS is open.
Table there. Cross the
Let's
line
get him
into
in.
5th. Got Timmer and then Callum. Timmer.
5.
Oh, Timmer's down on his time.
Oh, Timmer's
Is he?
hitting.
Down to Callum to knock out the Ferrari.
No deployment
Can
on
he
the
get
ERS
through?
left. He
No,
doesn't.
up to 11th.
Missed out by one
Wow.
position.
Let's have a look at the leader gap. So from 1st to... Oh! Lauda crashed. Go on the leader on gap. He's in 10th, 5/10ths off. He's out of place, so I think he's crashed. I think you'll have to check that on Race Director if it's terminal damage. I'm pretty sure that's what normally happens.
Yeah, terminal damage, Lauda. Vienna.
It's a shame for him.
3.
Only 9 runners for Q3 then. Interestingly, the only 2 to go through on the softs are Albon and Rebster, after both making mistakes on their medium runs, so that's going to be interesting.
That's very unlucky for... Oh, we've got RSF1, Albon, 3 wheels. Finish Q2.
Albon's crashed. Wait, what? He's just dropped down.
Yep, I
What?
believe so, mate.
Was that his...
Don't really know what's
Oh, yeah, on
happened
the pitch straight. I've just seen on board at the Haas on the left, the Mercedes is in the wall.
there. Yep, they're both out. So a rundown
Don't
of
do
the
a
top
rundown.
10 for Q2. J Locker in first position, RSF1 Rebster on the softs in second, CCR Clark in third, RSF1 Eagle in fourth, Timberlake in fifth, RSF1 Alonso in sixth, Fish Sticks in seventh, and RSF1 Button in eighth. And unfortunately, at the end of the session was RSF1 Lauda and RSF1 Albon. Unfortunate for those guys.
Congratulations to them.
We move on to Q3.
What's everyone's top 3 in the chat? Come on, let's see. Let's hear what you have to say. So, Q3, top notch. Here we go, the pinnacle of qualifying.
This is where it matters.
Interesting. The only team to have both their cars in, well, the provisional top 8 are the Alfa Romeo team. What's your top 3 then? Still sticking with the same 3?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go J Locker, Rebster, and Timonite. Ooh, my top 3.
Do you know what? Let's spice it up a bit. I'll go Rebster, Alonso, Clark. I think something's gonna happen. V Reaver says Alonso, Locker, Button. Okay.
This sticks his first out.
Yep.
Good idea.
We're all out on the track now. McLaren's just rearing off the grid. The good thing about 8 drivers, I guess, for all these guys in Q3 is that they can all spread out.
Yeah, they can get themselves some nice space. Their fastest laps. Now, I'm wondering if Rebster's going to be low on tyres in this session. Been out a few times.
That's dependent on what tyre options he chose. He could have gone balance, softer, possibly.
Yeah, I was wondering if he went out on the medium twice. That looked like he did.
Possibly. Do you want to take a lap with Fish Sticks as he goes into neutral by accident?
Fish Sticks as he's opening his DRS. Cross the line to start this hot lap. First one in Q3. See how we get on. Nicely through turn 1 there. Up the hill. Lovely corner, see how we get on. Lovely line through there. Touches the wall, but I don't think that ended him. Clips the apex there. Misses the bump. Obviously goes purple in the first one, but he goes very deep there. Around there, looks like he slowed down a little bit. Nicely through there. Gas, this is a lovely corner under the tunnel. Hug that wall. Spot your braking. Get as close as your pants let you to the wall. Chuck it in here. Hope you don't clip that wall on the outside there. Still looks like a very nice lap here from Fish Sticks. Hard braking. One more corner to negotiate. Power on as fast as you can, the DRS open, cross the line on 1.13.4. You see that he had a couple of mistakes there, so
goes provisional pole. Rebster, what can he do? Alonso, can he beat his rival to pole? No, he's a second off. What's Jay Locker do? Top Q1 and Q2. Can he get provisional pole in the Red Bull as he crosses the line? No.
Off J Locker. RSF1 button has invalidated.
Just a quick, I'm going to have to change my batteries very quick.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. So, the first run, Webster gets the pole position spot. I do believe we see a couple of little mistakes there from Fish Sticks, so I think he's got a lot more in the tank.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Apologies.
Button's the one on the lap at the minute, mate.
Okay, Mr. Button in the Alpha. One of 2 in Q3, of course.
Yeah, good job by the Alpha guys to get 2 of them into this last session.
Webster chucks it on provisional pole in round 1 of the Q3 runs. That's interesting. Although Button is flying.
53.7 for his second sector. Button gets.
challenge. Could we see a 110 here?
Very nice through that last sector.
12-4, just pips his teammate by 6 milliseconds. Wow. Sticks is...
Oh, J-Locker hit the wall. 10-4. Oh, I hope there's nobody coming up behind him.
Yeah, Buttons there. Oh, I've just seen, yeah, J-Locker. He's got a decent lap in, to be fair. Not ideal for the single Red Bull driver in Q3, but that's his session done and dusted.
Sticks goes into the pits. Very unfortunate there for J-Locker.
That's what happens when you push too hard around Monaco. It bites back at you, and that is what happens.
Yes, definitely not my favourite track to drive.
No, it's the bottom three of my list.
So far. It's a rewarding track once you do get it right.
Oh yeah, it's very satisfying when you get the laps flowing and no damage on the walls. Clark's gone back out already, which I'm not surprised at, because you can get 1 or 2 flying runs. You can get a cool down flying on the same set round here.
Yeah, it's a short lap. They might be looking to do that.
Anyone else in the
fresh
chat?
Tyres.
Anyone else in the chat want to put their predictions in? Only V Reaper, I can see, has only put his top 3 Q3 predictions in. Let's see what the Mercedes can do. Can he improve on his 12 flat in 4th place?
Very nice over turn 1. Cut that corner lovely. You can get away with that.
Casino. Bit squirmy.
Very nice.
18.7.
Goes,
wow.
Yep, goes purple in the first sector. With a very nice corner from Clark there into the tunnel. Very nice through the chicanes. Only a couple of corners left to negotiate.
It's a good challenge. Provisional pole here.
Deployment.
Wow.
Does.
Pips Rebster to pole in the Mercedes. Wow. I mean, that first sector really set his lap there.
RSF1 Eagle coming through.
Oh, he's backed out. Fish Sticks is on
He
the
has backed out, so
lap.
Fish Sticks is next. Into the tunnel he goes. Nicely through there.
Ooh, 4 temps on his personal best. Not the ideal.
Very wary. His ERS is in 1 as well.
I think he's going again. Timonite is on a lap. Oh no, he's backed off as well. Let's see what Alonso can do. You can take a lap of Mr. Kent himself in the Alfa Romeo. I'm expecting him to challenge for the front row.
And his ERS ready. ERS open. Yeah, I expect him to put it a little bit higher. Looked good in Q2, so Goes through the first corner. Through here. A little bit wide, but you can get away with that. Keep going.
Matches Clark's first sector. Wow.
Yeah. Very nicely through there. Just cut that nicely. Cut that one nicely too, which you can get away with. That was very nice through the start of the first sector from Alonso into the tunnel. This is braking lovely. Closest to the wall as you dare.
Wow.
Get a couple of people out. Very fast sector there from Alonso.
Purple.
Just got to hold it together.
Oh my god.
A little slide there.
He's just got to keep it clean. This is
Yep,
going to be a
I think he
stonking
has.
lap.
This could be pushing for the 1 minute 10s.
Oh. 11.9.
Went away there. I think he slid there near the start of the second sector a little bit through the
I was going to say that
second
Delta
chicane a
was
bit.
flying.
Is it Dominique next? Dominique?
Is it to the right?
Right,
Yeah, he's around the final corner. No DRS. Backs out of it, so that's his.
He's let off.
Eagle is on down his time.
Validated. He's invalidated.
They all seem to be invalidating.
The only one is Button.
He's a 10th off Clark's first sector. Oh,
He's
very deep. Oh, he's hit the wall. I think he's got away with it though. No, he hasn't. He's got lost his left end plate. Can he somehow get another lap? Clark's left
Button's
this
going
late.
to put it in third.
Nice. Look at Clark.
RSF1 Button.
Jesus. 4 seconds to go and starts his final lap to keep his pole, and that is Q3 done. Who is after Rebs?
Timing for you.
Rebs is in.
Rebs is happy with his second.
Timonite's backed out. It's down to
Button's
Button and Clark.
invalidated.
That's it then.
I think that's it, mate.
Clark doesn't need to do his lap.
That's our
He's
top
got
10.
pole. Someone please tell him don't crash.
Yeah, don't crash now, mate.
What is this camera angle I've got?
Well, that looks like Clark is feeling very confident round here.
Could you get Button back in quickly? That was
Button.
him. It was just in front. Now, I didn't check who was... Oh my god, 52.5 middle sector. Oh! Oh my god.
I can't see at the moment, mate. I'm inviting
Come
Button.
through the left-right chicane in the swimming pool section. And literally just drifted and hit the wall. I was like, oh my god.
Oh.
He kept it and keeps his pole because of that. Button's game froze. Yeah, still got third though. Interesting Q3
Send
though.
Button an invite. Wanna do the rundown, mate?
Yeah, why not? So I'll wait till the actual official timings come up. Just to drag it out a bit. There we go. So, that's been Q3. Only 8 drivers, of course, because of those 2 incidents from Lauda and Albon at the end of Q2. So, on pole position, we have CCRL Clark in the Mercedes with 11.3. Rebster, even with that damage on the final run, gets second, only 300ths off. Rounding off the top 3 is Button. 4th, we have Jay Locker. 5th, Timonite. Alonso is in 6th for the Alpha. Eagle is 7th for the McLaren, and Fishsticks in the Williams rounds off 8th.
Oof.
Now, who was host? I cannot remember. I don't know who's host of this lobby. I didn't check.
Rebster, I think.
Okay.
If my memory serves me right, it's Rebster is the lobby host, mate.
Fingers crossed no one readies up before him if he is the host. Right. Does anyone know the conditions for the race? Is it dry or wet? Please let us know in the chat. As people are doing the setups and having the quick comfort breaks, your predictions for this race, Top Notch.
Well, who's that? GSR Callum
has readied up. That is a mistake. He will be getting a 10-second penalty, I think. If that is the rule, I'm pretty sure it is.
I've screenshotted it, mate.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, J-Lock was readied up as well.
Oh no, it doesn't matter who readies up after the person that readies up by accident. It's whoever does it first before the actual host.
Oh.
Not everyone before.
We've got to hope these guys are back. Looks like a couple of them might not be.
Do you want to do the rundown 15th to 1st?
Yep, we can do that. So, in our 15th position, we've got Timmer in the Toro Rosso. Come on, Toro Rossos. And in 14th, Zombie Head in the Red Bull. And in 13th position in the Ferrari is Cosmic Cameron. And we've got Kazzy Babes in the Renault in 12th position. GSR Callum in the Haas is in 11th. And we've got RSF1 Albon in the Mercedes in 10th position. And we've got another Ferrari in the first Ferrari, in the top 10 of RSF1 Lauda in 9th position. Fish Sticks in the Williams is in 8th position. RSF1 Eagle in the I forgot what it's called.
Begins with an M.
M. McLaren. Yeah, in 7th position. I just skipped my mind.
That's
then
a
we've
meme.
got RSF1 Alonso. Then we've got RSF1 Alonso in 6th in the Alfa Romeo. Tim and Ike in 5th, which is still on the grid, unfortunately.
Has he got back in?
Racing Point. What, Tim and Ike?
Because he was already on the grid and wasn't moving.
I can send him an invite quickly if you want to finish off the rundown.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Tim and Ike in the Racing Point 5th. We have Jay Locker in the other Red Bull, looking to bounce back from a disappointing early qualifying in 4th. Button, who is on... Button is not picked his car for some reason. He's got back in. He's in 3rd. Then we have RSF1 Rebster in 2nd, and on pole position for F5 is CCRL Clark. Someone needs to tell Button in the chat to take control of his car very quickly. ASAP.
Yeah, Tim has got his invite.
He joined back.
In time.
Don't think he knows how to take control of his car. Someone's going to have to do that quickly. Please, someone message him. Be a shame for him after a good qualifying.
If you're watching the stream, mate, you have to go to spectate, move to your car, and then take control.
Yeah, I'm going to call a restart here. Because we had a similar situation in F1. Take a screenshot, please, of the order.
I've done.
So we're doing a restart, guys. Doing a restart, just to let you know in the chat. I'm going to have to get Rebster in the party. Just bear with us, guys. I will be restarting the stream as soon as possible.